Yeah, I've been here a few times. We actually stayed at this hotel in 2018 for Australia A series. We played at Bangalore and Vizag, and we actually played at the ground we trained at. Um, so yeah, it's been some great memories of that series that we played. But yeah, it was awesome. I think Siraj actually played in that series as well. So there's a few. We've gone on a journey a bit together. Some of the players. Yeah, it's so exciting. I think whenever you talk about Test cricket, India, Australia, um, this challenge ahead is always one you speak of, and as a player, you want to test yourself in these conditions, and yeah, I'm looking really forward to the challenge ahead. I think it's just the cricketing nations, both countries have become better and better at playing away from home, and so I think when you have two teams that are playing, like the Ashes, winning the Ashes at home is great, but winning the Ashes away is massive. And I think that's what's happening with the Border Gavaskar. It's winning at home, yeah, great, you've won your series at home, but beating a team away from home is the ultimate challenge. And I think that's where this has grown so much because, India beat Australia at home, and they've done that on numerous occasions now, and they've played very well. And it's time for us to get that ascendancy back, get that trophy back in our hands, and do something that we haven't done, similar to when we played Pakistan. We hadn't played there for many years. We hadn't won there for many years, and to go there and do that was massive. So this would be a gigantic step if we can conquer India. Well, I'll tell you what makes them good is they have three spinners that can bat, so that helps. They got Jadeja, Axar, and Ashwin that all are very good with the bat in these conditions. So they're pretty good in other conditions, but they're good in these conditions. And so that changes the dynamic of your side because it means you can play extra two, you can play extra quicks. It gives you a nice shuffle with your team balance. So I think that's a big part. And also, they're quality spinners in these conditions. Yeah, sorry, in any conditions, but especially in these conditions, they are very good. So that's probably what makes them so good. And then, their batters, obviously, they've got some class batting there. With Rohit, KL, the likes of Shubman coming through, he's been on fire in the white ball stuff. Virat's one of the greats of the game, potentially the best ever, all format player. And obviously a big loss for them will be Rishi. He's, obviously really sad about, what unfolded there, and, hope he's all right. But he's a massive loss because he's someone that can change a game. When the team's under pressure, you can just change the dynamic of the game.